So this is a question that I just want us to revise through, and those of you that answered, I just want you to confirm with me the answers and you mark yourself. So I want you to follow me clearly and attentively, and I want us to gain more information over these things because tonight's lesson will be based on these things. So I just want us to revise through this publicly together with everyone, even those that are not under my online lessons. So the question is saying, the first three terms of a geometric progression are 3w minus 2, 3w plus 6, and 3w plus 30. Find the value of w. Next question, you are told to find the nth term. How then do you answer a question like this? To get a data that is given, what is the first term? The first to be given, that is 3w minus 2. What is the second term? The second term, second to be given, that is 3w plus 6. What is the third term? The third term, the last one, that is 3w plus 30. This is the information that you are given. How then do we find the value of w? For us to be able to find the value of w, we need to understand this particular formula. This is a formula we use, T3 over T2, which is equal to, we say T2 over T1. So if this is your first time getting to know these particular questions, this is a particular formula you are supposed to know, and I want you to stick to this formula. What we get to do now, we just substitute. If I know we get to have a lot of tutors, you get to encounter questions related to this from different people. Some people will start with T2 over T1, T3 over T2. It is just one and the same. I don't want you to be confused. We've got different ways of answering questions, but by the end of the day, we need to have same answers. So here we say, what is T3? What is T3 there? What is T3? T3 is 3w plus what? Plus 30 over, what is T2? T2, 3w plus 6, which is equal to T2, that is 3w plus 6. I say over what? First term. What is the first term? 3w minus 2. So this is what we are going to do. Then we do what? Then we cross multiply. We just need to cross multiply. When we cross multiply, we are going to have 3w plus 30. This one will go with this one. 3w minus 2. Which is equal to, then these two now, have you seen? So I'm going to have 3w plus 6. Like this, then gets to be multiplied with what? That one on top, 3w plus 6. So this is the information that I have. How then do we expand? This has now become an equation, so it is just a matter of solving for w. It is an equation. How then do we work out such questions? You get this 3w, you say 3w, you multiply it with everything in this bracket. So you say 3w minus 2. Then you say plus what? Plus 30. You multiply it with what? So plus 30. You multiply it with everything in this bracket. We are using the same one. 3w minus 2. Which is equal to, what are we going to do? I get this 3w, multiply it with everything there. The first one. So this is 3w. I multiply it with everything there. 3w plus 6. I say plus, if it was minus, would have said minus. So there is what? Plus 6. Multiply it with everything in this same bracket that is there. 3w plus 6, I cross. This is what I'm doing. I now expand. So how then do we expand? 3w plus 3w, 3 times 3, 3w times 3w. So 3 times 3, that is 9. W times w, that is w squared. So we are getting 9w squared. 3w times negative 2, that is negative 6w. 30 times 3w, that is plus 30 times 3, that is 90. So it's 90w. Then I say 30 times negative 2, that is minus 60, which is equal to, I guess you are able to follow me clearly. 3w times 3w, that is 9w squared. 3w times 6, that is plus 18w. 6 times 3, same one, that is 18w, then plus 6 times 6, that is 36. Here it is now a matter of grouping the like terms together. So I just need to group the like terms together. How then do I do this? This is 9, this is 9. Why have I cancelled this? This is possible, this is possible. When this one comes this side, it is going to be 9w squared minus 9w squared, which is just a 1. So whenever they're having same signs, that's good as cancelling them. Here, what answer are we going to have here? We are going to have what? 84w. So negative 6 plus 90, you get 84. So minus what? Minus 60, which is equal to this part. When you add here, what answer are you getting? When you add, you are going to get 36w plus what? 36. It is at this particular point where you get to group the like terms together. How then do you do this? You say 84w minus 36w, which is equal to, this is already 36. When this one comes this side, it becomes plus. Plus what? Plus 60. This is what we are going to have. I substitute this. This is paper 2. You are allowed to use a calculator. So let me punch this on my calculator very quickly. So I say 84 minus 36. The answer is what? The answer is 48. So I say 48. I'm getting a 48. 48w is equal to this one, that is 96. Over what? 48. Even here over 48. So this is to tell you that w is equal to 2. If you divide there, you get a what? You get a 2. So the value for w is 2. This is what you need to know and understand. You answer a question just like this. We now move on to the other question. So we know w is 2. So we can find these terms. Since we know w is 2, so here we can conclude this and say, okay, first term, our first term is what? We can say here 3 times 2, 6 minus 2, that is 4. Second term is what? Second term, this is 6 plus 6, that is 12. This is what we are doing. So have you seen? This is what we have. Then we can say, okay, what is our third term? Our third term, which one is our third term? 636. So getting 36. We are able to find r, which is equal to second term minus first term, which is equal to, if we divide here, what answer are we getting? Second term, that is 12, over, what is our first term? Our first term is 4, so that one into that, this is a 3. Have you seen this into that? It is 3. So this is 3. Why have I said this? I'm looking at that. The formula for the nth term, Tn is equal to AR n minus 1. So what I need to do is this. Tn is equal to, first term is 4. So I put a 4. Common ratio is 3. Then I just say n minus 1. This one is the formula for the nth term. This is what I need to do. I just need to end here. So this is where we end from. Those of you that wants to join, this is a number to text on WhatsApp. So you text me on this. Thank you.